Like Abdi, Danny Boy here, and welcome back to, well, it's almost an episode of Anno. This is going to be a look at what I've sort of been doing in the background. Now, the previous Anno save game had a problem. It kept on crashing. It was crashing a lot. It was so bad it became unplayable. I did attempt to fix it. I went into Uplay. For Ubisoft, I did a scan to check for corrupted files, and it came up saying that there was some corrupted files in there. And I was like, that's bad. So I clicked on the mend key, or the option to mend the files in Anno so that it would be okay again. And then I went back into Anno and there were no save games. So that was a bit of a disaster. Even an unmodded save game that I had from like the very beginning, one that I was playing on my own, also was completely gone. Everything. And then I checked the mods. I started a new map. None of the mods were working, unfortunately. So I deleted all the mods. I then went into Nexus mods, and instead of downloading everything, just picked a few here and there that I would like to add into this new series. But it's not going to be a brand new series. I'm going to play through on my own, build up some of the islands and stuff to the point where we were in the previous playthrough, and I'll come back and forth now and again to show you guys what it is I've actually been doing sort of offline, so you guys can see the cities and stuff. As for mods, there's lots installed. Some of them are really cool. Some of them you'll actually see here when we go to look at this. So yeah, it was a nightmare. I did also try to go, you can restore save games from the cloud, but every time I managed to get the save game back, but when I went to start it, the game just crashed at a DirectX 12 error, which was it was a real nightmare, actually. So I had to sort of start from the beginning. Now I've built up one island here and have settled on 3 others, so that I had pretty much one of everything that you need to build up stuff. One has red pepper fertility, hops, grape fertility, furs, etc. So we'll go and look at that now. Now, one thing I did forget to do is change my name to Danny Boy. So we are right now we are Rada Applestein. Yay! So here is the first city. This is Alderaan. We've got a little lighthouse out here. Now this is not finished. I've only been playing this for like 4 hours or so, and I've sort of built up some stuff. We've got some ships here. We've got some frigates. I can't change the colour of these, unfortunately, because I bought them from Archie. I can change the colour of this to the standard one, but we're going to keep this one, the Audacious. As you can see the flag there, I'll show you that in just a second. So if I bring this ship, the Electra, forward, we've got the Assassin's Creed logo and red sails, which I thought was pretty cool. There is a mod that adds 100 or plus logos to the game. Some of them are pretty awesome. There's even the Star Wars ones and various others. Lots to choose from, but I chose the Assassin's Creed emblem there, so that was pretty cool. We've got a Harbour Master here. I have actually been keeping an eye on what people I've been gathering and then setting them to go in, which is nice. Got a gun over here. We have a standard sailing shipyard, but there are a lot more ships to build now. There's an Imperial command ship, there's a standard flagship, the Royal Ship of the Line. We've also got pirate gunboats, pirate frigate, pirate ship of the line, which is cool, a standard flagship again, the standard ship of the line, the standard clipper, the standard frigate, and they're all standard stuff. And then we've got this, the advanced shipyard, which gives us a royal clipper, a royal galleon, which is cool, a little steamship, which is basically a salvager, basically a salvager, but without the diving bell. The black warship, that's very cool, and the black hunter, that is very cool. Also, we've also got the pathing as well. Now, this wasn't working in the previous save game. We were having some major issues with the new Docklands DLC. I have built it up here to the point where I'm able to build Docklands, so we're going to do that. But as you can see, there's lots of different stuff here. I've done a lot of detailing. There's also another little lighthouse out here with a gun mount, and there's a little ship dock there as well, because that sort of makes sense, because then how else would anybody get there? And then we're going to build out this way. I'm going to get the commuter pier in here, the tourism pier. I'm going to put something nice in here for the tourists for when they arrive. But yeah, we've got things like this. This is just a random construction ornament, and it looks really cool. Across the oceans, yes, why not? We've also got some random stuff laid out here. Got a sign. I've put a little monument here. The Project Distinction mod is back working. It wasn't working at the end of the last playthrough. And we've got these. These are... oh, not that. These are old town houses. And this here is an old town marketplace. Now, like the previous playthrough, I'm going to make this island solely farmers and workers. I have got some artisan buildings. I think this is one. Yes, but the only reason they are here, these buildings look really nice, by the way, and they fit into the game perfectly. Here's the bar. There are different bars, I'll show you in just a second. We've got the dockyards here, we've got sail makers there. This place, this is a little cool. This is cool. The pizzeria ornament, and we've got a little bakery here. A little trough drinking area for horses and stuff. A barber shop apparently. But yeah, so this is the town here. We've got some stuff placed at the side of the fire station. I will go through all the mods that I have installed. You'll be able to see some of them. We've got the school here, so we're basically expanding out this way. This is the limit, and where this hedge here is also gonna be the limit. Now we've got, or I have, tons of stuff in storage to keep on building. I do have this island over here which is unsettled, but this is going to be the next one I build up. This is going to be used for hops mainly. I've got this island here as well. So this one has the grape fertility for later, so that's nice. And this island is going to be like what Yavin was in the previous playthrough. We're going to have a large city with investors and stuff on here. I also had to claim this island down here, which is dangerously close to where Anne Harlow lives. She's right here, we're right there. But I had to get this one because it was the only one that had fur abundance. And we've also got a little pirate, a pirate gunboat, and we've got a couple of standard gunboats here. This one, they've been set on passive, but the pirates have been attacking this area, and the 3 ships have been literally keeping them at bay. Now if we go to diplomacy, yeah, everyone is back in, unfortunately. So we've got George, we've got Beryl, we've got Gasparov. Gasparov's been being quite nice at the start of this playthrough. We've got some, I've been doing some quests, but we'll go back to the main area here. So those are the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 islands I have here, and they're going to be racking up as much stuff as literally possible. I really need to get that commuter pier running, so I can get more farmers. I want all this area here to be just worker buildings. We've got the wheat fields over here, potato fields are going to go in there, and red pepper fields are in there for the moment. There's an oil spring that I'd love to be able to move, but I don't think I can. There's nothing out here yet. There will be something, maybe. Over here we've got like industries, so sort of light industries. We've got the bakeries, the render works, render works, and we've got the slaughterhouses there. We've got some sand mining over here. This is an interesting little volunteer fire station there, which is pretty cool. I've built in some assets and stuff, did a bit of detailing over here. I actually need that to be stone for it to look like it's supposed to. We've got the fishing docks over here, and I've built up a little pier area over here. This crane is actually positioned perfect. It actually looks like it's lifting stuff out. So over here we've got clothes makers, so they are the framework knitters. We've got the soap factories over here. We'll be building stuff in here. These are glass makers, because the only thing I had to get 300 artisans to get the ship building docks, and with those 300 artisans I've just created this, because windows is the only other thing I'm going to need on this island. I could add some silos in here. These are pig farms. I am going to add silos in here actually for the sheep farms and the pig farms. That will keep them going. I'm also going to do beef over here as well. Yes, pity them. Right, most of you have seen that. We'll get to that in just a second. Over here we have logs and stuff. I've placed some log piles and other assets around there. We've got the brickworks as well. I've got a little trade union here, as you can see, and in here we've got the wooden molds, which increase productivity for brickworks. And if I get someone that will work in a sawmill or a woodcutter, we will indeed use it. These have got much larger range now, which I'm kind of tempted to remove that mod, because or get the mod where you can literally place trade unions right next to each other. I think that might be the better way to go. Down here is our rum or schnapps distillery. It's got a lot of barrels because, well, alcohol, booze is stored in barrels, so I thought it made sense to leave a lot of barrels and water towers lying around. I thought that would be quite cool. We do have the malt works, the malt house. A couple, one can go in here, one can go in there. I'm going to do the oil harbour down here, so the oil harbour is going to be down there. Over at, is it this side? Yeah, over at this side is sort of like really dirty industry. So we've got the iron ingots, weapons manufactory, steel beam manufacturers, and over here I am actually going to build the docklands. Now I'm going to get rid of these at some point, and I do have, oh, there's no coal here. That's okay, we're going to ship coal in from somewhere else. In fact, I better just check. That's something I never actually checked, was minerals. Yeah, there's 4 coal deposits over on this island alone, so that is totally fine. So we're back over here. Yeah, that was the heavy industry. Now we've got a little town here, which is quite nice. Over here we've got a little mobile task force police station. Again, we've got some of the old town houses, some of the new farmers houses with the project distinction mod, changing them up, some fences and stuff. And then we've got this. This is a pub, which is awesome. So there are different pubs and things you can get now, which is really nice. Again, we've got a little volunteer fire station over here, the marketplace, and I built this, which is also a little marketplace with a fountain in the middle. And my god, the people are loud here, extremely loud. Yeah, so they can go in there. There's a little fountain in the middle. I don't really want this town here to grow any more than this. I would like this to be as is. And that's it. So we need to build up the docklands. and stuff. As you can see, we've got the mods. So we've got like the standard marketplace here. We have the Old Town Marketplace. So that's that building right there, which fits in with these worker buildings. So that is nice. We've got the coloured marketplace. Now I think every time you click on this, it gives you a different colour. So you just need to keep going until you get the one that you want. So click on that, click on that. That's red again. Click on that. That's blue. Click on that. Green. And this one, some of these actually have like Christmas trees and stuff out of them. So there's the green one. Well, there is another green one. So we've got grey. Yep. I'm sure one had a Christmas tree. A green one? Wait, is that the one? Yeah, this one's got a Christmas tree outside. You can see it at the back there. So that would be nice for the little Christmas market, which is going to be awesome. Here are the little marketplace stalls for creating a marketplace. That's really cool. We've got some of them actually just down the main avenue, mixed in with sort of a lot of other stuff. I've got a little anarchist flag there, speak only the truth, which is pretty cool. We've got our church in as well. It pretty much covers the whole city, really. So we've got the farmer residence. So these are just standard farmers' residences, but we have the old town houses as well, and they are really cool. So that's them. It's just sort of unique, different sort of design. Warehouses are still the same, planks, fishermen. The fire stations, we've got the standard fire station. The Fire Brigade Institute, which is rather large. We'll get that in a larger city. And the Volunteer Fire Brigade, which is in there. Now we've got the pub. Now there is this pub, right? But I think if I keep clicking on this, it's going to give me a different one every time. Right, click on that again. Does it give you a different one every time? Or is it just the standard? Yeah, so there's a different one. So there are different buildings for pubs. I think they have the different colours. And then last but not least, after blue, you get sort of... Where is it? There it is, that one. So it is there. We've got some mod ornaments, so these are for like a little modest park. We've got the farmer fences. I've been using these a lot. These are quite nice. The Ubisoft ornaments, they're pretty cool as well. The parks mod. So this is quite nice. There's a lot more. There's different variants of trees and stuff in here. The ornaments, the canals, the flags. So this unlocks everything at farmer level, which is nice. We've also got the ability to create forests. So if we want to create something like this, maybe add a bit more of that to there. That's pretty cool. I like the dead tree stumps. I've been using the dead tree stumps and stuff around here, around the mine, to make it look sort of run down. So that's kind of cool. We've got special ornaments. These are really nice. I think these come with the DLC. So we'll get something like a traveller's kiosk down at the front here for the people, the tourists when they come in. The agricultural ornaments, these are like the clotheslines and things that you see sort of lying around. So where would one go? Yeah, I'd probably put one there, and then get a little outhouse for these people, maybe a swing at that side and another clothesline in there, and it just sort of fills it out a bit. They have clotheslines there, but these are better ones. So I've been adding stuff like that around the place. We've got the Christmas decorations for the Christmas marketplace, which we will do. The amusement park we also need to do. There might not be one on this island, but there definitely will be one on the bigger islands. The City Lights pack. So this has got these as well. It's got lots of cool stuff. Steelwork fence, telephone box. There's lots of really interesting stuff, and we're going to be using all of this. Twitch drop ornaments. So these are Anno Union flag. What does that look like? Yeah, that's pretty cool. And the Anno-holic. Okay, right. Anyway, into workers. Again, we've got the inn, which is a slightly different building from the pub if we go out here. So it sort of looks like that. I'm not sure if there are more of these. We'll keep clicking on it, see if it changes. Is that the same? Yeah, it's just the same. It's just a different little pub though. We've got the trade union, everything else. The church in that is... there are different churches, okay? So, we've got that one. Are they different? I think they're just different colours. I think it's going to be nice to have different colour churches around the place. I'll just compare it to... Yeah, see, this is definitely a different church. So I don't know how I got this. Give me the church. Yeah, that's the church there. So there are different churches that we can place. I would like a sort of nice one with a graveyard as well. And I'm thinking about placing another one up here. And then building a little graveyard out to the side, because we've got ornaments for that also. This is all the same. We've got the harbour storages, steel. These ornaments as well are the ones I used down at the industrial areas, so that's kind of cool. Police stations, yeah, we've got the little mobile. We've got the standard police station. Yep, that's cool. So that's interesting. And then we've got this one, which is the state prison. The mobile task force, which is pretty cool. I do believe, yeah, it does give us a standard one as well. So, is it just two different? Okay. That's cool. I didn't even realise. I don't know if the schools are different. I didn't see a mod for that. Maybe the roofs change colour or something. It looks like the roofs are changing colour. So there's maybe an old town school. Yeah, that's a different school, I think. Spin that one round. Nah, they're all the same. I'm sure of it. Right, how many times are you going to do this before you realise that they are definitely 100% all the same? The quaint park, ornaments, worker fences again, but they're sort of the same as the farmers. Now there's roads and canal. We can have different coloured street as well, which is really cool. Noble Street, Plaza Floor, the water spout. So there's tons of ornaments in here. This is really nice. So that's going to look good. We've got these as well. So these are statues and fountains. That's really nice. Potted plants and flowers, also very nice. City ornaments, nice. Fields of any type. Yeah, so these are the graveyard stuff. Cemetery buildings, which I think look pretty cool. So we're going to add them. I don't know what this is. A shelter? Yeah, it's a shelter for horses and stuff. An escort quest? Actually, no. We don't need to do that. The reason why is because I've got $7.1 million in the bank. What's this? A riding area? Yeah, I think you can make outbuilding. That's pretty cool. I need to investigate these more. We can build like castle walls and stuff. The fortress, that's really cool. Agricultural fields, so we can get like cornfields and stuff. What's this one? Cowchuck Grove. The slot covers. So these are covers for clay. Basically sticks a warehouse on the top of it, and I'm pretty sure the warehouse is the only one. We've got construction sites. So these are the sort of construction sites I used previously. So we've got this one and this one. The paved plazas, these are really nice. And on to artisans, which I've only just started the artisans, so many things aren't unlocked. There's the Old Town Public Service. We've got the ornaments as well, which I used for the dock area. And if we go here, we've got my Docklands main wharf that I should actually be able to build right now. Was it down here I wanted it? No, it was over in the dirty zone. The dirty zone is over this side. Yeah. Spin you round. Yeah, I would actually like it to go roughly about there. Hey, build the Dockland modules. Now, also as well, in the previous save game, this was bugged. So the reason I was going back is because I had previously watched someone else on YouTube going through the Docklands, the module system and how it worked. But be quiet, barely. Yeah, but after I did the first two, it didn't matter what I did. It would not give me the third part of the quest. So that was really frustrating because I really wanted that to work. So I couldn't continue, I couldn't even progress or complete the Docklands DLC. So having the game crash all the time and then having to restart it and then getting all these mods and starting a new save game and stuff has actually been a bit of a blessing in disguise. Now, because I'm building this up, it will mean that Anno episodes will possibly be few and far between. It's going to take me a long time to build up most of this. So, those of you who watch the Anno are going to have to bear with me. But yeah, we're going to leave it there. That's just a little tour of the city. As always, if you did watch this and you would like to leave a like, comment, or dislike, please feel free to do so. And for those of you who watched the Anno, I do apologise for having to restart again. And my god, it's so loud over here. But yeah, it was something that needed to be done. Plus, I lost all the save games anyway, which was a real nightmare. But yeah, leave a comment, let me know what you think, leave a like or dislike if you wish to do so. And as always, I've been Danny Boy, this has been Anno 1800, and I will catch you later.